Hello everyone, welcome to gamersintel's Let's Talk. I'm AnthonyTZ, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about a specific Nintendo franchise. But before I dive into that, I just want to explain, I love Nintendo. My first memories of even playing any video games was of me playing Mario and Duck Hunt. Over time, we got the Super Nintendo, and I would play Yoshi's Island and Donkey Kong Country with my family. Then after that, I got myself a Dreamcast, and then got the Xbox, but my cousins would always still also have Nintendo consoles, and I would play the Nintendo games from them. And I love this company. I love the games they've made over the years. Sometimes they have a hit, sometimes they have a miss, but damn it, I will still support these guys because they always put fun ahead. That being said, I think Star Fox is their most boring franchise. Yep, just wait a moment there for you guys to get your what the hells, boos, and everything else out of your system. Yes, I am not a fan of their Star Fox franchise. Mostly because it's treated as like one of the greatest video game franchises ever made, even though it's a rail shooter that's Star Wars furries. That's it. Nothing that spectacular. It was an interesting idea. I will say that. But let me just dive into this. Let's start with the first game here. The first game they made it for the Super Nintendo, and why did they make a polygonal game for the Super Nintendo? I mean, Mode 7 is one thing. That was freaking spectacular for that freaking console, but this just doesn't look good to me. This is like the worst game, in my opinion, visually on the Super Nintendo. And that kind of hurts me to say. I know a lot of you are probably already typing in the comments section below, how can you say that this game was a marvel? It was revolutionary. I would give it more props if this was just like a demo for Star Fox 64 or something like that. I just don't like how it looks on the Super Nintendo. It just looks... It looks so bad. How am I the only one who thinks it looks bad? It's just block here, triangle there. Yeah. This is supposed to be a building. Shit, man. It's like, really? And it did well, apparently. I never grew up playing with it, but I personally, but when I was a kid, I thought the first Star Fox game was Star Fox 64. Later, when I found out that there was that game on a Super Nintendo, I was like, okay, it's the same game, but looks worse. Like, yeah, that's what Star Fox 64 is. It's a remake of the first game. And it looks much better. I give Star Fox 64 more props than the first game. And then there was the whole, hey, canceled second game, but we're gonna, like, let you guys play what that canceled game was, where you could always walk around as a chicken robot. And then we'll bring that back for Star Fox Zero, which is another remake of the first game, but with crisper visuals and everything, and controls that are totally not bad. Oh my gosh. They've redone the first game so many freaking times. Star Fox 64. Star Fox 64 for the 3DS. Okay, that was more of a port, but still. And then Star Fox Zero. I remember the hype for Star Fox Zero was so big. It was finally a new star entry for the Star Fox franchise, and it's just the freaking first game again. Like, Nintendo. Come on! Rare had a freaking more unique approach to this game, and they made it more like Legend of Zelda with dinosaurs! Yeah, I will say that Star Fox Adventures may have its problems, but hey, at least it tried something new. Heck, even what was it? Star Fox Assault was for the DS, I think. You know, the one where you could like draw out stuff like that and stuff. My little cousin had that game on his DS, and I played it a couple times. I was like, all right, this is kind of interesting. And it was like, Star Fox has tried to branch out its story, but I guess some fans didn't like that, or something like that. I've never actually had a full-on discussion with Star Fox fans, but they still to this day say it's one of the greatest Nintendo franchises. Really? Then why is there so much hate around it? I have heard a lot of hate around Star Fox, and yet it still gets a lot of love. Again, if Star Fox was a standalone game on the Nintendo 64, who knows? I think I would have probably given it way more props. I've been like, okay, that was a one-time thing that Nintendo did. They made an on-rail shooter game that was like Star Wars with anthropomorphic animals. And it was like, yeah, we tried something, and who knows, maybe we'll bring it back and continue the story. But I don't know. I feel like the GameCube era was a good like experimentation for Star Fox, but it got so much hate from fans. Instead of going with Star Wars, they went with Star Trek. Like, I've heard someone say that like the alien species in the second GameCube game was practically the Borg. And I saw like an image of like that pig guy who was in Star Fox 64. He like betrayed Star Fox's dad. He was like mechanized or something like that. I don't know. It's like it's just a series that I wish I had more love for, but I just can't get into. I honestly don't know why. I love on-rail shooter games. Hell, House of the Dead is my favorite freaking on-rail shooter game like franchise. Why can't I like Star Fox? I don't know. It's just not for me. Meanwhile, I love other franchises. I love freaking Mario, Yoshi, Metroid. I love so many Nintendo franchises. Why can't I get into Star Fox? I don't know. Maybe one day they'll make a game that will make me be like, alright, this makes me want to play all the other Star Fox games. This makes me want to collect all the other games. But there hasn't been. Star Fox is a series that, okay, I went out and bought the 3DS game, but I think I only ever played it like once and then never went back to it. I have like the Nintendo Switch Online account thing. I can play the original game, but I don't want to because I think it looks so bad. It gives me a headache just to look at. And like Star Fox Zero is just Star Fox 1 again, and it's like, alright, I have no real incentive to play this. It's just the same damn story, only they added the R-Wing turning into a walking mech, which was a feature from the deleted, or not deleted, but the freaking canceled sequel game for the Super Nintendo, and then they brought back the canceled game. Like, I'll give them props for bringing back a canceled game, but it's like, it's little too late for me. It's like, I have no interest in playing that game. Well, if I was ever gonna rant about not liking a franchise, it was Star Fox, and go figure, it's the first episode I do for this Let's Talk franchise that I have on this channel. Sorry if you guys, like, totally hate me for not liking Star Fox. It's just, I don't know. I just could never get into it. I have wanted to play Punch-Out. I've wanted to play all of Metroid, like when I first started playing it. I first started playing Metroid when I was in high school, and I wanted to go out and buy all the games after just playing freaking Other M. Yeah, Other M was like my big Metroid game, and I just want to play all the games. Why can't I be the same with Star Fox? Again, I own 2 Star Fox. No, I shouldn't say 2 because I technically have to, like I said, the Nintendo Switch Online account, so I have a couple of games. But I went out and bought Star Fox Adventures, and I also went out to buy Star Fox 64 for the 3DS. And I only ever, like, played those once. I never even beat the games by... I don't know. Freaking Pikmin, I have more curiosity for that, and I've never played a single Pikmin game. And we've got Pikmin 4 coming out sometime soon. But, again, it's Star Fox. You hear people go nuts for this franchise. And I just don't get why. Is it only because it's a Nintendo brand? If this game was made by another company, would it have the same exact love? I honestly think that the main reason this franchise has so much love is because of Smash Brothers. A game where you could play as Fox, Wolf, or even Falco. Those characters gave... those games gave those characters real personality by letting them be fightable players. I mean, yeah, they have personality in the games. Hey, I'm on your side, Einstein. Do a barrel roll. I mean, that's peppy, but hey. Yeah, I think it mostly got more love because of Smash Brothers. But hey, maybe that's just that is my opinion, but maybe that's just me alone saying that. But if you love Star Fox, God bless you. I'm happy you love a franchise. I hope you guys get a new Star Fox game that's creative and fun. And I hope I can join you one day. But for right now, I can't hop into the R-Wing. I gotta stick with my X-Wings with Star Wars. Felt like I had to make a joke like that or something. Well, it was either that or state that a barrel roll is not actually a barrel roll, but like a screw dive or something like that. I don't know. Thank you guys for listening to this rant about Star Fox. If you guys want to hear me talk more about games, especially games that I love, feel free to let me know what you guys want me to talk about in the comments below. Until then, I hope you all enjoy Star Fox.